Hey, good morning, everyone. I pray that you all had a blessed week. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. You see that we are in a new studio today. We're working on a new studio here in our basement. And so we took down a part of our other studio. So we had to put this together real quick this morning. So just want to say good morning. I hope that you all had a blessed week. And I pray that everything that you wanted to do, you did. You got outside, had some time with your family, with your friends, you were able to enjoy. So this morning, I wanted to talk about the topic just briefly is now is the time. Whatever God has put on your heart, put in your mind, now is the time. Often we always hear in life that you're either too old or you're too young to do something. And so I want to tell you this, that now is the time, whether you are early in years, in your teenage years, your early 20s, your early 30s, now is the time. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is God has placed on your heart to do, that vision, that dream, now is the time. Even if you're more experienced in life and you may happen to be in your 50s or your 60s, even up to your 70s or 80s, now is the time for whatever it is that God has placed on your heart. Often in life, you'll hear this, and I've heard this in so many instances. Oh, you're too young to do this. You're too old to do that. Well, let me tell you this. Once again, now is the time. I've experienced it in the military so many times as a junior ranking member. It's like, no, you need more stripes. You don't have enough seniority. You can't do it. And then later on in life, I heard in the military, of course, later on I would hear that, you know what, you're too experienced, you got too many stripes, you should have done this when you were younger. There's often always a season. And when you're in God's season, then now is the time. So be in prayer about those things that you want to do. And so as we look at some examples of people who experienced success early in life. We think about people like Mark Zuckerberg. We think about Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, who at a very early age, they found a level of success. They didn't let their age stop them. They were very young in their teenage years, in their college years, and that's when they began and they start their success. And so even today, we see people who are entrepreneurs. It's not the norm now to just get out of high school and go to college, but now you have so much social media that's available for people to start a podcast, start a YouTube channel, to find success in these different areas. And so these people are taking advantage of today's technology and where society is to have success now, to grow a following. And so with growing followings, it can be monetized. Also, you see photographers starting out younger in age, and videographers and creatives and people, making paintings and music. All getting started at a younger age. So don't let anyone ever tell you that you are too young to do something. Only thing you may be too young to do if you're in your earlier years in life is run for president, because there is a limit on that. However, whatever it is that God has placed on your heart, He will find a way. All you have to do is step forward and say, Lord, here I am. Here I am to glorify you. Here I am to do your will. Here I am to step into the vision that you've called me. We also look at folks who were older in life, like Colonel Sanders. Of course, we all know the story of him in KFC, how he didn't have his success with his chicken recipes until later in life. And he was turned down for loans and opportunities so many times. I think it was like over 90 times he was turned down for loans, but he persevered and he pushed forward. We also look at Ray Kroc, who established the McDonald's chain. He was older in life. He was 59 when he found his success and moved into his calling. Also, we look at folks like Toni Morrison, who was a Black female author, and she received the Nobel Prize for literature at the age of 62. And so don't let your age be a factor in your life. Don't let your age be a factor in what God is calling you to do. I'm going to tell you right now, now is the time. Whatever it is that you've been sitting on, that you've been procrastinating on, now is the time. Now's the time to move. We talked about getting moving last week, but now is the time for whatever is on your heart, whatever is on your mind, whatever God has placed you in you, that thing that's been birthing, that thing that has been marinating, that thing has just been growing, and thing that has been irritating you to get out, that you can birth that idea, that dream. Now is the time. And I pray that if this is your situation, which I believe someone right now, this is their situation that's listening, that you go ahead and birth that thing, that you go ahead and get started on what God is calling you to do. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. I pray that you all once again had a blessed weekend. I pray the rest of your week that you are safe, your family's safe, and that you're prosperous, that you get everything done on your to-do list, and you start now with what God has called you to do. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like. We love your comments. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share with a friend. That's what I encourage you to do. Start now and share with a friend. All right, we'll talk to you soon. God willing, we will be back here again tomorrow tomorrow at 8 a.m. Talk to you soon. Take care and God bless.